What you say, your gal acting up? Don't worry about it. We'll get them legs elevated.
About a time in Atlanta when I was in college, and I was about 130 pounds thicker than a Snicker.
It is not our fault that everything that y'all young people do is on social media. Just because those fools had a camcorder on their phone and then they putting it on the internet, some of us are deaconesses.
Now, we're gonna get right into this video. Welcome back to More to Life. Let's get into it. So, now guys, I know a lot of you guys are hearing about things from back in the days, right? With Freaknik, been around the time of 93, 94, where it shows that women never really changed, right? They were freaks back in the day, and they're freaks now. Without further ado, let's hop right into it.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop with this Freaknik 90s. This don't make no sense. We did not have social media. It is not our fault that everything that y'all young people do is on social media. Just because those fools had a camcorder and then they put it on their TV and then they recorded it on their phone and then they putting it on the internet. Some of us are deaconesses. Some of us have corporate America jobs. Some of us are in Congress right now. Nobody want to do that. Listen, let me tell y'all something.
Yeah, man, that's what's happening, right? And the sad thing is the blind are leading the blind, right? Because you already see that, of course, women don't want that dirty laundry to be exposed. Now, that was the social media then, that camcorder, right? I remember back in the day, and I wish I had the footage. I would go to Puerto Rican Day Parade in New York City. I'd have my camera, and I'd be out there picking up girls and getting it all on camera, right? Because that was what young guys did. And also, I learned from seeing things like Freaknik, because it was all over TV back then.
Car show, and some of the females see that you have a big time car, maybe they'll talk to you and give you a little chance.
You would see Freaknik on MTV, all over on the underground. You would see videos on it. So yeah, they would have videos on the bootleg DVDs on Freaknik back in the day.
The young generation, man, we just love to fix our cars up and just cruise, man. Show them off, man. Just having fun.
But everything recorded will be exposed later. So these same women got all these high-profile jobs. Now it's come back to bite them.
Come on, hold on. Give me one.
Sometimes you feel more comfortable around your own people. Just like Freaknik. I feel comfortable here, whereas somebody else would just, they were like, oh my God, I cannot believe you're going there.
Oh my God, she won't let you pick up.
But I'm not gonna hold you. I got more here. Let's see what she has to say. Let me hop right into this one.
My name is Buffy Purcell. I'm a lot of things. I'm a nationally recognized tax and personal finance expert, media personality, former reality TV star, and I'm an author of Crawl Before You Ball. I have brand agreements and I'm a very serious person. I actually am very smart, very serious person. But I just want to give y'all a heads up that there's a documentary coming out about a time in Atlanta when I was in college, and I was about 130 pounds thicker than a Snicker. And I may or may not have been seen in the streets of Atlanta, wearing Daisy Duke shorts, dancing and acting a fool. And I may be featured in a documentary coming out on Hulu.
So man, that means she's seen the cameras rolling. Didn't stop. Kept going. You know what happened back then, right? Women would see those cameras going and turn up even more. And I'm not trying to point fingers or bash, but that's what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be me doing it. It's gonna be everybody else going that knows them. And maybe be in high position, some of these girls, right? And I get it. You were young, have fun, do what you do then, and then come to the guy later, have the simp, take care of you, but I don't wanna talk about that. But let's keep going.
These young girls, they ain't got no type of morals or no manners about themselves. They carry on so bad and they just real nasty in the streets. I would have never acted like that. My mama wouldn't have put up with that. Would she, Miss Mabel? You think so? Well, guess what? We gonna see. Alexa, play the Freaknik documentary, please.
You know, I feel comfortable here, whereas somebody else would just, they were like, oh my God, I cannot believe you're going there. I was like,
Oh my God, she won't let you pick up.
I'm from North Carolina.
so where you from?
Oh, no, Miss Mabel. No, ma'am. Sit down. Stay a while. Ain't no sense in you hightailing it out of here right now. We gonna see. Miss Barbara Jean, where you going? What you say, your gal acting up? Don't worry about it. We'll get them legs elevated like your going down there Freaknik. Go on and sit a spell, baby. Stay a while, guys. We gonna see. Remember, y'all was down at that church house 25-8. That's what y'all told us now. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Let's see if you was really down there praising the Lord like you say you was. I see they got that monkey out and ain't nobody at the zoo. That man got you spraying Polaroids and you ain't even no cheerleader. Come on. Shake what your mama gave ya. That good church hymn, huh?
Yeah, that's pretty much what's gonna happen now. But you know the thing though, this is the thing. Some things happen there. I actually was watching a video about this yesterday on YouTube. It was an MTV video, and it showed the negatives. You know, back then there was some crazy things happening, but I don't need to explain it. Let me get right into this.
You guys and one female, she had scratches all over her, like her shoulder, her back. A lot of the guys were, trying to get their fill. A lot of had the camcorders. They wanted to see her just be totally. And then the cops came over and helped her out, but the whole everybody was just standing there watching. It was like.
Grabbing her neck, he was pulling her hair. You can see him grab her by the back of her head, grab her face. That's what he's gonna do to her. The dude that she was dancing with now has grabbed her by the back of her head and grabbed her face.
You got one female. She had scratches all over her life.
That was the dark side of it there, you know. Guys getting out of control. You had some women that liked it. You know, some women are so for the streets. They would see all that attention from the guys, and it'd be the same thing.
The females see that you have a big time car, maybe they'd talk to you and give you a little chance.
Crowds of 40 guys and girls would be open, and yeah. Sometimes it'd be a situation where this would happen and it'd be 20 guys. So that was why, but you know, it happened and it's part of history. Are some things going to be exposed? Yes, I think good and bad. I think it's going to be bad for a lot of women that were out there that shouldn't have been doing what they were doing. And also it's going to be bad on the guys from back then too. Guys that were doing stuff like this, grabbing women, ripping women's clothes off. I remember situations women would have tons of scratch marks. But at the same time, you already knew what it turned into, right? It turned into debauchery after a while. So why would you go out there and be out there in a crowd like that? Like the parties were different. I heard the parties were a little different. Like it was a little more private. If it had something like that happen with a guy, it would be a guy you knew, and it wouldn't be like this. Like in the streets, I heard it was all out debauchery, and it was disgusting. But still, guys, it happened. And as you see in the beginning, women can't hide from the past. No one can hide from it. And past affects all of us. But that's what's going to happen right now with this documentary. Do I think women should be kicked out of certain positions? No. I don't think they should be. I think they should be okay because it's the past, right? It happened before. So I don't think anyone should be judged by that. Should they be judged in a way where you're like, oh, I know you are 304? Yeah, that type of judgment is deserved. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Definitely more to life than this, but we'll see you next video. Peace out.